everybody, coming at you with all my might. It's Smite. How you guys doing today? So today I'm going to go out for a ride on my 2019 BMW S1000XR. But I'm also here to let you know that I'm trying to get rid of the F800GS. It's been a staple on my channel for the last 5 years. I've grown to love this bike quite a lot, but at this time of my life, I'm looking to upgrade to something different. Now this bike is available for sale. There's a link in the description below in North Central Pennsylvania. Now let's jump on the XR and I'll tell you more. So for those who knew what I've been doing, what I do for work, I just make careers, so that has changed my life, honestly, because now I have a work cap. I was pretty much forced to work 70 plus hours a week, and they didn't have to give me a day off. So I worked 12-hour days, and that was the only cutoff, is I could say no after 12 hours. But it was long and brutal. Now I know there's a lot of people out there that work 12-hour days, and it's fine and dandy when your job is set up for 12 hours. When your job is based on 8 hours and you're working 12, it's really hard. So basically I would come home and go to sleep and have to wake up and go back to work with no day off in sight. You might not get a day off, so that was a real challenge. So now, being a career, I'm capped at 60 hours, so I'm pretty much guaranteed a day off. So it's been pretty difficult for me the last 2 years, trying to find time when I'm being forced to work so much, trying to find time to do videos and, you know, go out and ride, which has been a major part of my life for the past 10 years. I've always been making videos, and to be honest with you, I haven't really rode and made videos in about 2 months. I've just been going over stock footage, stuff that has never seen a daylight, re-editing some stuff. Now, I am a little rusty because of the fact of that, but I've been recently getting a little bit of encouragement because one of my friends that I rode with a long time ago, and he reached out to me and was talking to me about video editing and stuff like that, and it got me, he had a want to make videos, and he enjoyed my videos, so you know, it was a real inspiration. And then earlier, a couple days ago, another person reached out on YouTube and asked, hey, when are you going to do videos on your new XR? And the fact of the matter is it's like, I've had this bike for a while now. I've actually traded my Zero in for this bike, which that is another story we'll get to. But the fact of the matter is, life has just been crazy. You know, having a newborn kid, just making career, and it's starting to slow down now. Now that I have more time to get out and actually ride, and it makes a world of a difference. But psychologically, I'm pretty damaged from the workload. Now, I knew what I was getting into to a certain extent. Like, it wasn't supposed to be as bad as it is or was, but through mismanagement, it's been a living nightmare. I mean, I love what I do, but I do not like being a slave to what I do, and that's what I become. You know, it felt like every day more of myself was being pulled away, like ripped from my very being, because I was motorcycles. I just lived, breathed the videos, and it's a huge part of me, honestly. It's just what I do. So it hurt to not be able to get out there and make videos, and I'm just now starting to recover. Like, I've only been career for a month, and I've had like my first 2 days off in a row, and I couldn't believe how much it makes a difference. Because the stuff that I have to mow the lawn. Like, I had to find out time to mow the lawn, and then when you only have one day to do everything, so I was just trying to jam pack every single thing. Gotta make a video, gotta film videos, gotta you know, to take care of stuff around the house, gotta hang out with my wife. It's all stuff I love to do, but the problem is like, it's just so much when you are literally a slave to your job. And if I would have stayed in a smaller office, it would have been a lot better. But honestly, if I wouldn't have been in this office that I am now, I would not have the stuff I have today. I would not have the Zero. I would not have the XR. It was all stuff that needed to happen. And I understand it was a stage of life, but now I just have to get over it. And I'm ready for the next chapter, and ready for more improvements on my life. So that's what's happening, honestly. It's a recovery road, and I was talking to one of my coworkers today, and that's what he said. He's like, dude, you sound like an addict. I'm like, nah, I mean, it's the whole rehabilitation process is like, dude, it's killer. I mean, when you break a person down like that, and I don't wish that on anybody, like I said, it just needs to have a better management. And throughout all of the pandemic, the lack of people, they had 5 people retired, and you just have open routes when there's 8 hours of work per route plus, and it's just overwhelming. And that weight has been lifted. I know what I'm gonna do every single day, essentially for the rest of my life, and that's what made me want to quit my last job. But this is different because every single day I'm out in the elements. There's different volume, there's different people, so there's enough variety to keep me entertained. Not to mention I make a great deal of money. Considering the facts, I mean, for an average person, I'm not making, you know, 6 figures, but it's a comfortable living if you manage and budget your money right. But that's what I aim to do. I'm using, essentially, when I came from my last job, I added 20 grand on that for the first switching jobs, which 20 grand is huge. And now I have essentially doubled my income from my last job, and with the opportunity of overtime and much more. So, but I'm still trying to live off of when I made 15 bucks an hour. So taking that all into consideration, I am trying to live below my means. And that's how I was able to afford stuff. All the overtime I worked, I paid off my wife's car. We paid off her student loans. We paid off my car. We just got everything paid off. And that's why I'm thankful for the hours. I needed that in my stage of life, but I'm glad I can step away from that, because it literally was driving me insane. It was not a sustainable workload for me. It taught me a lot about myself. I believe I matured a lot to understand appreciation of what actually, how hard work works out for you and what I was able to do with it. But right now, I'm just gotta focus on, and my next financial goal is getting my house paid off. Next month, I will be under $100,000 on my house. And I'm throwing an extra grand at that a month. So I'm paying $1,700 a month for my mortgage when it's only $700. You know, it's just this mentality and this lifestyle that I'm trying to force myself into. You know, and the thing is I take that money right out of my check, so I don't even have the opportunity to see it, which is really good about one aspect that's really good about I like about my job. So that's what's going on mentality. That's how I got the nice S1000XR. That's how I got the Zero. And that's my next goal on forwarding my life down this road. So, gonna try to get my house paid off, and I would like to move, but trying to live debt free. That's my goal, and that's what we're shooting for. So this has been an up to speed, getting you to where I am today.
And one thing I will say is I really love what I do, and I just want to do it less. And it's getting to the point where I actually can do it less, and I'm really appreciative of that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, because then I'll know that you enjoyed the video. There will be more videos to come, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and God bless.